Precious souls, welcome back to my happy space. I tried to do a live tonight, but my new computer is it needs some tweaking, so I apologize. I really miss my soul tribe so much. I'm sending you guys so much love, and you're in my prayers. Meanwhile, let's connect with your higher self, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. What is it you need to know? Lovers in reverse. Some of you might be struggling with choosing yourself for some reason. Are you being tested with something? Are you being tested with something? Okay, we've got this on the side and the Emperor in the reverse. As my throat starts acting up, my throat chakra. So there's a choice to be made. And it looks like it might be involving a group of people. But there's definitely somebody involved who's abusing their power and authority here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness. As the Matrix unfolds, right? Yeah, they're not making a decision to come forward with something. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's a choice here in the Lovers, and there's a decision in reverse here. Oh, whatever will we do? I've got 2, 3, 4 on 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. Skipped a step. Somebody's skipping a step here. There's something. Something's going on. Can't skip a step. As my puppy tries to come on in the room to tell me something new. Oh, you've got such strong discernment. Regardless, I really feel like there's like some test right now. I don't like using the word test, but I feel like you've proven already time and time again in your own little energy world here that like you're not going to put up with any more crap. You're not going to settle for anybody. You're not going to sell yourself short ever again. And I feel like often what happens right before we ramp up to our next level, we get tested, okay? It's like, okay, let's prove it to ourselves. Let me show myself I'm perfectly capable of seeing what I need to see in order to make educated, sound, wise choices for myself. What else do we need to know, Spirit? So, of course, you know, the universe in all its beautiful glory is sending you something. And this person does not want to walk away from you. This person does not want to walk away from you. They're weak at the knees. I don't know why that's coming through. Oh, King of Swords. All right, we got the Queen of Swords, we got the King of Swords. So there's some kind of a soul tie here. Tell me more, Spirit. All right. So this person, I'm hearing mirroring. I don't know why, but this person might have also just come through this experience where they're mirroring you. So a lot of the stuff that you're going through or just recently went through, including like people stabbing you in the back, this individual might have had the same treatment. Yeah, they're feeling a lot of remorse and regret at this time. Excuse me, little mouse. But I feel like they might come in kind of bold, reckless, you know, wand waving in the air. Or the passionate wand there flipping about. Woohoo! Because they don't want you to end this cycle. They don't want to be left behind. I keep getting that strongly. I feel like there was some gossip. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So this person leaned strongly on appearances, looking a certain way, and on the opinions of others. There were a group of individuals, thank you, Spirit. Oh, I just heard angels sing. There were a group of individuals that really were against them getting involved with you. These are unhealed, very low vibrational people that they were hanging around with, and they were trusting their opinions, right? Yeah, they were going by that. And I feel like they might have even kind of allowed them to gossip about you, talk bad about you. They've got a lot of hope because you've done some healing, and they feel my throat. Oh my gosh. Okay, Archangel Michael, take that off of me, please. Woo! And it's really hot in here all of a sudden. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff being done in the background. A lot of dark stuff, okay? Some of them even energy work. It's really creepy. But this individual had a lot of options as well. You need to know that. But this dark energy work, spell work, if you will, kitchen witch magic, it was really trying to keep you under some illusion, confused, a lot of confusion. All right, let's crack this open. Let's use Do we do what lies beneath? Do we do what's the tea? Let's do what's the tea first. I've got all these fun decks. Look, I even got all organized today. I'm so proud of me. I went and got one of these, cloth, like these organizers that like some people with all 10 million shoes, which I don't have 10 million shoes, but I photocopied all the card decks because I had so many, it was out of control, and I put them in there. It's so cool. I love this. All right, let's find out. What's the tea, Spirit? What's the tea? Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, passion over loyalty. Okay, so yeah, there was a third party involved for sure. I feel like this person had at least one other option. Clout hungry, didn't I say? Viral or nothing. They live for attention. They make shit up for drama. I'm just reading the cards, guys. Yup. So this is someone who's, again, more focused on looks, more focused on the attention they get, the clout. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Dirt digging, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you, and tables might turn. Yeah. Okay, so there were definitely at least a group of people and potentially this individual that was trying to get dirt because they're trying to appease their ego. They have to convince themselves that walking away from this or not treating you right. They abused their power and authority. They were treating you like you were like their pet. Oh, I don't like this. They're trying to appease their ego now to prove that they made the right decision, which they did not. Clearly they did not. Clearly they had everything handed to them on a silver platter and they still fumbled the bag. Obsessive lover, clingy, controlling, can't let you go. Didn't I say they can't let you go? Karmic and chaotic. Okay, so this person was a lesson. If you're wondering why you feel this constant pull or you're constantly thinking of them, it's because this person is obsessing. Impersonator, they want your life. They copy your style. They're obsessed with being you. It's like, I hate to say it, but like destiny swap, like this person was gatekeeping. They wanted you to be their pet. They have even convinced other people that they can tell, thank you, Spirit, just keep coming. They could tell exactly what your next move is because what they did was they were able to operate in a way with these illusions, delusions. They were trying to get you confused and get you moving really quick so you wouldn't stop and see what was going on in the background. But they would use your reactions before you did this healing, okay, with the star card. Before you did this healing, they were able to put circumstances, challenges in front. Oh my God, I can't make this up. Literally going after my throat. Archangel Michael, I ask you to clear this completely. Clear my throat chakra. Thank you. This person was using your reactions, okay, your unhealed wounds, for you to maneuver you in certain areas. This person was telling people and third parties, others, that they pretty much you were there. They dodging bullets, yeah, blocking bad energy, escaping toxic people. Haters can't touch you. You cut them off because you literally were getting divine messages. You were getting divine messages. I'm being told to put this deck down. So okay, now let's see what lies beneath. Okay, let's see what lies beneath. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else does the collective not know at this time? Thank you. Keep my throat chakra clear. There's one here. What do we got? Oh, we got a handful of them. Copycat. Didn't I say? Oh, I love when Spirit does this. Copycat. They were literally trying to pretend to be you. So all this amazing manifestation abilities, your creative side, the way that you're so nurturing, loving, and healing, and psychic, and everything that you do, they were staking claim as if they did it. Okay, they were taking all the praise, all the accolades. They were saying, "Look what I did. This person would be nothing without me." This is what I'm getting through. Oh, and then blaming you. Role reversal for all the stuff that they did. They were like creating this false narrative about you, like why you really left. They said those are the things that you did. What do we got here, Spirit? Getting a room, hotel, motel, sweet business, pleasure. Yeah, like I said, this person really was led by their wand, if you will. Okay, that's how they viewed attention. They have maybe some kind of an obsession with sex and lots of partners, a supply. I feel narcissism coming through. Like, really, this person is full of themselves and unhealed. Deeply insecure, okay? Very deeply insecure. So they need this outside praise because they didn't heal those inner wounds. They were taught that love is all about this, right? And I don't think they've ever experienced true love until they experienced you. And it wasn't until you cut ties and backed off that they really started to see, oh my gosh, like, maybe this is something I actually want. But they're still going through this healing. Like, they're still showing up in this way. Destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. Yeah, that's water into the bridge that you can't pull back. There's been a lot of damage here. A lot of damage. Is there anything else? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Yeah, you're tired of the drama. You just cut them out. You're like, no, I'm done. I'm done. You are not someone who's an option. You are the option. You have your pick and choose. This person, I think they're starting to catch on that, oh my gosh, you're going through this massive glow up. And no matter what they threw at you, including all the gossip, slander, all of the discrediting, so that whatever you come through and say, oh, now my ear's ringing, whatever you come through and say, it won't, the truth of their character will come out. It's like, no, 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 look what they did to me. I'm seeing them like, oh, I'm so hurt, It's kind of like what my ex did, and, randomly out of the blue, all of a sudden when they ran out of supply, posting our wedding photos for everybody to see, and people coming up, oh, it looks like he's so sad, he misses you. No, it's a game, it's a ploy, same as this. It's all about appearances. So there's a lot of switcheroos going in these dialogues that they're sending out there. What have we got, Spirit? Fake apology. Yeah, they're gonna come in with this fake apology. It's like, poke themselves in the eye to make them cry before they get there, and then like they're strategizing. Okay, they're strategizing. How can I come in? Bugaboo and already knowing the tea. Yeah, you're psychic. You already know. It's a little late to come forward with partial truths and fake apologies now, right? It's a little late now because you're so psychic. You already know. All right. What do you want to do here, Spirit? You want to go back to these? Okay, we will go back to these. Let's just dig a little deeper. They played you for a fool, but you're not a fool. And in fact, the healing you've done since this last went down, which I feel was like, there's been a bit of time in between there. You've healed a lot. You've healed a lot. You're right on target, I'm hearing. Spirit's coming through. You're right on target. Oh my gosh. You Empress. Yeah, no kidding, right? All the healing you've done. You are someone who is completely aligned with all your manifestations. Because I kept hearing the song earlier. I hear that train a-coming. It's coming round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But it's coming. And look at what's trying to interrupt it. It's not going to work. Your ancestors are like, nope. Oh, yeah, new love, overflowing emotionals. Like, massive, overflowing emotional new beginnings. That's why this person's like, oh no, what else can I do? I'm like, they're still there doing the like kitchen witch magic, right? Maybe if I burn this candle, if I write this down, if I do this, I was like, what are you doing? It's not working. You guys are so divinely protected. It's bouncing off and it's hitting this person, and I'm getting, thank you, Spirit. This person actually believes that you're doing spell work on them because their own crap that they're throwing at you isn't working. It's coming back and hitting them. They're like, whoa. So they're doing the worst. They're doing the worst they can, and it's hitting them, and they're not understanding, why is my life going down the tube? Like, why is everything falling apart? It's because this will continue to happen until they do the right thing. And this could go on for the rest of their years. Coming forward and making things right and speaking the truth, because, thank you, Spirit, what happens they may not have even been the one. I'm seeing like a lot of dirty, nasty stuff going on in the background that they were very much aware of. And even if they don't speak up about it, they're just as guilty. So they will be treated as so, okay? There's a beautiful balance that all of life, nature, and the universe has. There are spiritual laws that you don't break. And you weren't just some average Joe. You were literally put in this person's life as like a little piece of bait. Because they've done this to so many people, broken so many hearts, betrayed so many people, and really made a business out of it. I'm seeing someone who makes a business out of relationships. It's really creepy. I don't like it. Yeah. You broke all spiritual laws. Some of you are going through a divorce if you were with this person married, but as well, there's this contract, the soul contract. They squished it, they destroyed it, like water under the bridge, but it's not, you can't go back there. You just can't. You cannot come back from this. Sorry. Double, triple, quadruple dipping their wand into places without you knowing. Really stomping on your free will. Like you didn't even know what was going on. And you were making decisions in your life based on what you believed to be true back then. Because you had faith in this person. You're so intuitive. You were reading their potential. But you learned a lot from that, didn't you? Not everybody meets that potential. Is there anything else, Spirit, you want to come forward and say before I close this out? Oh, run, but you can't hide. The truth always comes out. It's always seen. And then when we cross over, when we're done this life, we do a life review. And we're forced to look at every single thing that we did. Everything. How we handled it. Did we do the right thing? Did we do the wrong thing? And we are our own worst judge, okay? Because then we got to determine, should we come back? Maybe even the score, even the karma out. Oh, wow, let's get deeper. I'm going to set these down. This one was a big one. Okay, I don't know if it's this individual or the people connected. There's somebody here. So you have come back and you have literally broken through cycles. Generational lineage. I'm seeing like massive cycles, learning to heal these wounds. You've carried trauma in your DNA from like your ancestors. You came here and you have been nailing them. Every little trigger that comes up, instead of running from them, you really look at them and you heal them. You say, where is this coming from? Because I am not going to remain this way. I'm not going to let this change my life. I'm not going to let this alter or influence my decisions. If there's a fear, we're nailing it. If there's a insecurity, we're nailing it. If there's jealousy, envy, all of it, all right? You are really stepping up. So there are people that are doing this like you, like this beautiful collective, that are, righting the wrongs and really trying to heal so that you level up, level up, level up. This individual, I'm feeling very strongly because this came in like a sledgehammer, okay? Or other people affiliated, like especially their family or the people they resonate with, the friends, the friend group, the ones that are lower vibration, they haven't done any healing. Maybe they all drink, maybe they all do drugs, who knows, these SEX little circles, all of this. They have, instead of doing the healing, they've always taken the shortcut. And what's happening is, you hear the saying, are you on the right side of history? So look back at our history. There are specific names and families and such that have played the part of the villain, and they're in the history books as people that have held, change back, held great things from coming in back. You know the names. There's a lot of famous people that have become the villain, people that interfered with positive change, healing in this world. As much as this collective I'm speaking with was brought here to help elevate the world, heal, bring change to these broken systems, this individual is wearing the trauma and the karma of their own lineage. And as much as some of the family before them have actually brought change and kind of tried to even out the karma so it's not as rough, this individual dented it. So they just added more karma to the family lineage. The family name now has even more scars on it. Instead of doing the right thing and going against popularity in their family and their friend circle and everything else, instead of doing the healing and seeing the triggers, they've been hiding from the triggers. They've been still doing those low vibe things, okay? So on the wrong side of history. No one wants their family name in the history books, especially in the Akashic records, right? Everybody could tap into the Akashic records. That is seeing these stories, the storyline, and how we've handled things life after life after life after life, right? If you know, you know. The world, yeah, cycle breaking. So while you've been breaking through cycles, this individual feels stuck, okay? It feels like they're not seeing the big picture. Because, okay, I will be in all fairness, because I embrace both the shadow and the light side of me. That's what got me here, okay? I could see both sides of everything, all sides. This person didn't do the healing, but that's because they weren't taught any different, but neither were you. We've all come here with the burdens we carried, carrying the trauma and the lessons from the previous ancestors and family and generations and lineage, right? We all have a choice. So there really is no excuse. Our heart can go out. We can empathize with people that have had a really difficult childhood or have been forced to know nothing else in love, or they've never seen that. But there comes a point, and you are that beautiful trigger. You are that tower in this person's life that says, you know what, here's what real love looks like, and look what you did to me. Look how much you hurt me. You prayed for somebody, and I was sent into your life to help you, to guide you, and for you to help me. And we trigger each other, and we learn from each other, and we grow. And this individual stepped on it. They crushed it, and not in a good way. They're like, I'll show you. You're giving me a reflection of the healed version of myself that hasn't hit yet, and now you're really flaring up these wounds, and I'll show you. And they put more and more burdens on you. I'm seeing trauma dumping. 10 is the cycle. 10 is the cycle. You were breaking cycles left, right, and center. You absorbed, carried, and overcame some of this individual's karma because you wouldn't let them go. You didn't want to let them go. It's a soul tie, right? It's a spiritual connection. But at some point you said, look, I've carried my own trauma and karma. I've done so from my family lineage. I've been nailing it. I have had the most difficult, the most I could possibly carry, or anybody, and God knows, if anybody knew your story, they'd be blown away that you're even still here, let alone shining as bright as you are. But then you were taking on this ones, and this was like the final straw. I feel like this was the final straw where you went, no. Okay, you want to mock me, you want to, make fun of me, you want to come against me while I'm sitting here don't bite the hand that feeds you, dude. And now they're thirsty, they're starving for their supply, and I feel like they're going to come running back. It's like, wait, I prayed for you. Wait, you have all this goodness. Yes, that's correct. And now I've leveled up since you were gone playing the field, right? Since you were gone playing the field, making more of these burnt bridges where you can't come back from this. I've been leveling up. How are you doing over there? Because I'm doing okay. And it's a sense of this person coming back and showing you just how far you've grown, how much you've elevated. And no matter what they throw at you, like, you have empathy, but you're not going to pull your hand down to save them in the water. You're not going to get pulled down again. I see trauma dump, and I'm seeing like all these big stories. Oh my gosh, guess what's happened since? Because you were a beautiful soul that they could always come to. They could share with. They felt comfortable in your space. You didn't, you just accepted them for who they were. And even when they triggered you, you really put up with it for a long time before you finally said, you know what? If this is all you got to offer me is triggering my wounds, and I've already overcome them, and I don't want that constant drama. I'm tired of the I'm too busy winning. Yes, this says it all right on the bottom. Look at all those cards. Too busy winning to be diving back into this drama. And by doing so, oh my gosh, some of you are literally moving. Some of you are literally being called to move. So get packing, baby. Get your life organized. What do you want? Forcer, pushy energy, crosses your boundaries, gets what they want at any means. This was this individual. Thank you, Spirit. This is all channeled, guys. I see this. They're showing me a whole movie in my third eye here. Okay? This is someone who's not used to losing. Everybody. No one says no. Now they're feeling really rejected. So they're pissed. They're vindictive. They want to come in. They can't let this go. And it's their ego. It's not love. It's not undying. Oh, wow, I love you so much. I finally see the light. No, it's their ego that says, you are not getting away. I own you. Look at this. They're feeling rejected. Ghosted. Ghosted hard. Ignored and erased. You had to move on. And this person is angry that you're doing the only choice, the only real choice that there was. Remember I said the decision. The only choice that they really left you with was to let it go. As if you're going to hold on to a flaming ball of crap and burn. You had no choice. And this was all fated, okay? You were meant to trigger each other so hard that you both elevate. That doesn't mean that you're supposed to stay together. No. And that's why I feel like they're coming in. There's going to be closer. You're going to, in a peaceful way, kind of go over. It's like analyzing your life review together, but not giving too much information. Because remember, this person, their ego's still ruling them, right? They haven't healed that yet. But saying, well, let's look at it honestly. We gave it our best try. I really wish you the best. Let's find a sense of peace between us and our souls, and you move on and don't make that same mistake with somebody else. And hopefully you will get a chance to find true love again. And I'm sure you will if you do the healing, and you will move on. It's about finding peace and harmony, not attacking each other. You're too healed for that anyways. Always partying, shots every weekend, no time for you, party first, love later. Yeah, this person, they made you last priority. You were not a priority, okay? They left you no choice. Bad karma. Oh gosh, I haven't seen all these cards, guys. I literally just cracked this open yesterday or the day before. And I haven't even read them all. Bad karma. This person, like I said, they really they tainted their family name in the Akashic records, in the wrong side of history. They still have a chance to do things right. They always will until their last breath, okay? How long will it take? I don't know how long. They're just going to have this eating at them and the haunting of all the things that they put you through and could have done differently until they finally come forward. So, I mean, take it as it resonates. You've got strong discernment with that Queen of Swords. You're a true seer, true speaker, and if they come forward, you don't have to let them in. But I always look at it, how would I want to be treated? We've all made mistakes in the past. We've all made mistakes. And if you haven't accepted that, I'm talking to somebody that maybe needs to do some more reviewing, but I really feel and you're accountable. And this person struggles with accountability because they were probably overcorrected as a child whenever they were human, right? So we can have empathy, but we don't get sucked in. And we can have empathy over here while they're over there doing their healing. Point is, it's about forgiveness to free ourselves. The forgiveness is for ourselves, putting ourselves in that predicament. They did a beautiful job of showing us our triggers and what still needed healing, and you showed up perfectly, okay? Allow this person, don't interfere with their own karma, because this is going to help them grow. Let them wear their own mistakes. Let them come to in their own time, and do not chase this individual with this new understanding you have, okay? But also have very healthy boundaries when they come forward. I really see that they're going to come forward. Yeah, they don't want you to know that. They're strategizing right now, like, how can I come in a different angle, right? But they know how intuitive you are. You freak them out. You freak them out because you can see all, you can feel all. They can't get anything past you anymore. And they want to come in. They want to make peace. And my ear's ringing again. Left ear, so that's receiving. Okay, I feel like you're in receptive. You're more receptive now. And I think that's going to bring this person in, okay? They're going to have some information to share. Take it or leave it. You will sense what it means to you. But at the end of the day, I feel like this is the divine setting up an opportunity for peace to be made for both of your souls, so you can each go your separate ways and do any initial healing or growing or evolving or sharing with others or whatever it is. I feel like this is actually a blessing, and I feel like so many beautiful blessings are going to start pouring in after this happens. And I think for both of you, because you're both going to learn and grow from this, okay? Okay, that was a whole lot. I didn't get to do my live tonight, but there's something, a little gift for you guys. I hope to see you soon. I really miss my soul family and talking live with all of you and meeting new people online that come through. If you haven't subscribed for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, feel free to do so. It is free to subscribe. That's where we do a lot of chit-chatting, supporting each other unconditionally, and it's all good there. It's in a world where we've struggled this far for so long, it sure feels good to have a place that feels like home. And I'm sending you all so much love. So take care.